All right, what's up, everyone?
Oh,
Welcome to episode 2 of the podcast. Who knows what this one will be called?
Pause.
Pulse.
Oh.
Oh, you want to finish your bite?
Yeah.
You want to
kinda.
finish your bite? We're recording live from the top of Big Ben, and
Yeah.
we
We decided to fly to London.
we decided to fly to London purely for this episode, and then who
Fly
knows-
back.
Yeah, and
Day
that way
trip.
we can just a quick trip to London.
Quick trip. Stopped at a 7-Eleven actually on the way there. But no, yeah, we just in London.
In London, so we're recording this the Saturday that the first episode went up, and I was watching. I was watching it live. I listened to it, and
I've been at work.
You have something on your face.
Oh, probably.
I listened to the entire thing, and I'm not like it's gonna sound super, super messed up for me to say, but I genuinely laughed at us. I thought we were.
I laugh at us all the time,
thought
but
we
for
were-
a different reason.
I thought we were really funny, and I had people like text me and be like, hey, like I really want to watch it, and I was like, cool. I sent them the link. From what I can tell, people really enjoyed it, and it's a small start for a new thing, but
Yeah.
hopefully it can grow to become something bigger and better. Today.
That's what she said.
But today, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I
Okay.
wanted to.
I don't know what we're doing, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't really talk to him. I just kind of came up with it while I was playing Dragon Ball Fighters.
Well, I was at work.
Yeah. Well, I can't text you while you're at work all the
That's
time,
true.
so. But the whole point of today's episode is just so y'all can get to know us a little bit better.
Oh.
Just in case you're like, what are a few of their favorite things? Because I know people will be asking that at some point.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be
Sending
like,
us gifts. We gotta
Yeah.
open a PO box.
yeah, I'll get a PO. I'll just release
Your home address.
my home address and then just let people send me mail
Oh God.
because that's
dangerous.
safe.
Oh yeah.
But so I'm just gonna give a topic.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about our favorite things, why we like them so much,
Okay.
and we're gonna do that for an hour.
Lord help us.
But I think I have a few good ones, and if you have some that you want to add,
I'll think of them on the spot. I'll try.
well, that's what I'm doing.
Nice.
That's one of my favorite things about this podcast is purely the fact that all of this is from the seat of my fucking pants. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing 2 days ago, and look at us. We already released an episode.
Alrighty, we got this.
Um,
I forgot we were doing a podcast 3 days ago,
yeah, and then I texted you and was like, "Hey, are we recording this weekend?" You were like, "Oh,
Sure.
shit,
Sure,
yeah,
why not?
yeah, dude, I'm down." So topic number 1. Let's talk about movies.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about our favorite movies. Some of our favorite movies. You can start off. What are you doing?
I have a notes on.
Oh,
my
you have a
phone.
list?
I have a whole S tier movies is what the list is called. Starts off with Master of Disguise.
Oh my god. Okay. Our like in movies are two completely different things.
Yeah. So you have Master of Disguise, master movie. I love it. So good. It is comedy at its peak. Impressions. Dana
Yeah.
Carvey being Dana Carvey. And then you have Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, the original 3, which we talked about. No, we didn't. That was on the test run that we did. We talked about the third movie.
Oh.
That was on the test.
Yeah, whenever we were testing Audacity.
Yeah. So those 3 movies, Ace Ventura, which we agree upon.
Yeah,
Both
Ace
of
Ventura
them.
is a top tier movie.
Dodgeball, which is it's with Vince Vaughn.
I know what Dodgeball is. Unpopular opinion, not a huge fan of it.
Really?
Yeah. But then again, comedy movies, like they're hard for me to watch.
I love comedy movies.
Trust me, I know.
The Lost Boys. Ugh.
I like how you have comedy, vampire.
It's the best vampire movie, hands down. Don't come at me with any. What is it?
I don't know what you're. Twilight?
No. Oh yeah. Fuck Twilight.
How dare you? Twilight is a great saga.
No.
And it also spawned a better series, 50 Shades of Grey.
The what?
Yeah, 50. Did you not know that 50 Shades of Grey is a fanfic of Twilight?
Nuh-uh.
Yes, like I'm
no.
not shitting you. I am being 100% real with you. It is a loosely based fanfic that someone wrote about Edward and Bella.
I hate it. I hate it so much. Anyway, moving on from Twilight, because I cannot talk about that movie. Those movies. The Mask with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, well, can
Any
we
Jim
just
Carrey.
agree that Jim Carrey is one of the best actors?
Hands down.
Hands
He
down,
can do anything.
He is one of my favorite actors of all time.
I've watched so many interviews with him, and I want to get a coffee with him. So bad.
Dude,
Get
everyone was like, he's like so crazy. Like, yeah, that's what makes him so awesome.
And then you do Bruce Almighty. Yeah, another Jim Carrey. And then you jump to The Mask of Zorro.
What the fuck? What is this?
Which had Anthony Hopkins, Senior, Junior, Junior, Hannibal Lecter is
just Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. He played Zorro, and he was amazing. And it had Antonio Banderas.
Anything with Antonio
Such a
Banderas.
good movie. On a whole different note, Tombstone is my favorite Western. Screw off True Grit. Screw off anything with John Wayne in it.
Dude, you are going at the Western.
Tombstone is the best. It's the best. It's the best.
We're gonna have some people that love Westerns like just tune in, and they'll be like, "What the fuck? We can't listen to them anymore." Or my bad, we can't listen to them anymore. I gotta go home and watch Lonesome Dove.
I gotta watch the new episode of Yellowstone.
Oh my god. Yo, shout out Kevin Costner.
Oh, so good. Willow, which I don't think you've seen.
No, it has Val Kilmer. It's a
Val Kilmer.
Yeah, you
it
talked
has
to me
Warwick
about it.
Davis. Oh my god, such a good movie. Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
With
the comedy.
Yeah, so good. Hot Rod.
Oh my god.
Easily one of my favorite movies. Comedy Central right there. And then Blazing Saddles, which is a little bit of a hot take because of how politically incorrect it is.
Another little Western right there.
And, well, I wouldn't consider that a Western. I would consider it...
Well, how could it not be a Western? You had the hatred of black people.
That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah, cowboy hats. And you had Spurs.
Horses.
Horsies.
Yeah,
little horsies.
But yeah, those are a couple of my movies that I love. Pokemon, the first movie, is also there. I had it for VHS, and then they came out with Pokemon, the Mewtwo Returns, which is like a 3D remake of the 2D original.
Are you talking about the one on Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh, Pokemon Evolution.
Evolution, Mewtwo Returns.
Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Strikes Back.
Because he says it in the movie. He says, "I will strike back against the humans."
Yeah, because they messed him up.
They gave him mecha armor.
You gotta watch the original one. The new one is not as good as the original one. You miss out on so many good shots in the original one. But yeah, so those are a couple of my favorite movies. And then what aren't on that list? The ones that aren't on that list would be like Burlesque. Love Burlesque. Mamma Mia. That's a great movie. I haven't seen the second one, which makes me feel like a fake fan.
I watched the second one. It was alright.
It was alright.
I know nothing about.
I don't think
about the Mamma Mia lore
would be as good as the original, so I'm scared to watch it.
Was Mamma Mia 2 a prequel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was.
I went and saw it in theaters.
Back and forth.
I went and saw it in theaters with an ex, and I regret that.
I bet. Anyway, so your turn. I've talked a lot.
So my favorite movies, as you know, a majority of them are Quentin Tarantino movies. So I'm just gonna say Quentin Tarantino in general.
Okay.
Movies, purely because, Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 are phenomenal movies.
I enjoy those.
Inglourious Bastards.
I haven't seen that all the way through.
It's so good.
I've seen bits and pieces.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was a phenomenal movie.
It is great.
And I'm excited to see what his last movie is going to be.
Oh, it's his next one's his last?
Yeah, because he said in an interview, he was like, directors only have like 10 good movies. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood
Was
was
his
movie 9. So 10 is his cap. That's all he's going to do.
Damn.
And then he'll probably go on and write for people, but I doubt he directs any more movies or writes any more movies for himself.
Yeah.
I love that. I love, like we said in the last episode, Star Wars prequels. Like Revenge of the Sith is one of my all-time favorite movies. And I wish I was joking. But
That is a hot take.
It's such a good movie because you get to see the transformation of Anakin into Darth Vader, which you see that throughout the trilogy.
But
but
the most
that you see like whenever his eyes turn yellow and like the dark side like takes over him. Oh,
his eyes kind of look, polio-ish.
Yeah. No, gangrene.
Gangrene.
Yeah. Polio. He would
his
just be
feet.
He would just be, paralyzed.
I mean, he did get, burnt alive.
But he has a robotic suit, and that's what matters.
That's what matters. He's in an iron lung.
But yeah, that I love anything dramatic. I watched The Marriage Story with Adam Driver and ScarJo.
I started watching it. I got halfway through, and then it hit too close to home, so I changed it.
It's so good because it does such a good job of being so realistic about a failing marriage.
Oh yeah. No, it's real.
And I love it. I love any movie that can make me cry. I like to feel my emotions. I'm not scared to say that. But I've watched a lot of movies, and like a bunch of them I can't even like think of. Jurassic Park is one of my all-time favorites.
I love that one. I'll agree.
Jurassic Park 1 and 3.
2, not so much.
2 was just Jeff Goldblum being Jeff Goldblum, and I can't knock him for that.
Can't knock him for that.
It's amazing to see Ian Malcolm doing that, but at the same time,
You mean Jeff Goldblum doing Ian Malcolm?
No, just Ian Malcolm being the main character.
Oh, yeah.
But also, like, Spider-Man. Jurassic Park 3. Sorry, I'm getting to Spider-Man.
Okay.
Jurassic Park 3, with the Spinosaurus, fucking up that T-Rex. What a good scene.
Such a good scene.
I think I can...
The third one is where the plane crashes.
Yeah, the plane crashes, and they find the little boy.
There's the bodyguard named Cooper.
I haven't watched that movie in forever.
I remember
just know some
vividly there is a bodyguard named Cooper, and he's one of the first ones to die. Spoilers, sorry.
Dude, it came out in like the 90s. I think it came out in 1999.
But no, yeah, there's a Cooper, and he died. And
see, that must be a good thing for you, being able to watch movies and being like, oh, hey, there's my name. I've never once been watching a movie and been like, oh, they call him
last name.
Mine is
always last name. I've never seen a movie where
Cooper is a very famous last name.
It is a very famous last name. Alice Cooper.
Shout out.
Why is Alice Cooper the first last
I don't know.
name?
You don't even like rock music.
I can't stand Alice Cooper.
Oh, I went and saw Alice Cooper live.
Really?
Yeah, and it was honestly really cool. We went and saw him live in Abilene, Texas.
Jesus.
Which should say something. It was a very small venue.
I've only been to 2 concerts.
We went and watched Alice Cooper perform, and his drummer did like a solo, and I wish I could have recorded it because it was such a cool solo. It was like a 6-minute solo.
You could probably find it online.
No. It wasn't like a world tour. It was like a...
Abilene, Texas.
Yeah, it was an Abilene, Texas tour. Of all the places. But then again, Alice Cooper isn't...
Waco.
Like, Alice Cooper isn't like...
Abilene Cooper.
Yeah. Alice Cooper isn't a huge name right now.
That's true.
Like, he was big in the 90s. Was it like the 80s and 90s? But
yeah,
no one really talks about Alice Cooper. But no, I will watch pretty much any movie. I watched Tenet just recently, the new Christopher Nolan movie.
That has
Robert Pattinson from the Twilight Saga.
Or Batman, if you're normal.
Batman hasn't come out. You can't refer to him as Batman yet because it hasn't been released.
I've seen the trailer enough to make it a full-length film. So yes.
I've watched the trailer for the span of 2.5 hours.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, that scene in the trailer whenever he just beats the shit out of that guy, no mercy. I was like, oh, this is going to be a good movie. Which I will go and watch it in theaters. As long as, the ongoing pandemic is settled down. because I don't like going out a whole lot since all this started. But it is what it is.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens.
But yeah, I don't have like a full like written down
Oh, I was
list.
prepared.
Like in Raiders of the Lost Ark
oh,
will always be
I
one
like
of my...
Crystal Skull more.
Of course you do, because it has Shia LaBeouf.
I love Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf is...
Speaking of Shia LaBeouf, I watched it on Hulu at home.
Are you about to talk about Peanut Butter Falcon again?
I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to say I watched Peanut Butter Falcon. It was very good. That's where I'll end.
Good, that's where you should end that statement. But no, I love all kinds of movies. I like comedy movies, but I really like dramatic movies. I think dramatic movies get you more into it. Anime movies are fucking phenomenal. I say just recently, like 6 months ago, watched
the days blend together.
Yeah. Just watched Dragon Ball Super Broly, which I brought it up last episode as well. A lot of callbacks.
Wow.
But I
it's
love...
Like we're podcasters or something.
It's almost like we're podcasters and we're recording this the day after we recorded the first one, so it's fresh in our brain. Also, I'm not going to act like I didn't just watch the episode again, so I'm fresh about everything that happened last night. But yeah, Dragon Ball Super Broly, like Dragon Ball Super Broly, it was a phenomenal movie. It does.
Is that the live action one?
No.
Oh.
No, I would never watch the live action one.
Have you watched it at all?
No, I'm not gonna watch Dragon Ball Evolution.
We're gonna watch it.
No. Are we gonna watch it and then that'll be an episode where
we just
talk about it?
Destroy it.
Oh man. But
I've seen clips.
I have too, and it's not good. He wears just like he doesn't even wear like the turtle school outfit that he always wears. He wears like khakis. Like it's not even like even cool. But yeah, I love like, and if we kept talking about movies, obviously I would keep coming up with more movies that I watched that I really like, but
Just Mercy is one
Just
of the,
Mercy
the
made me bawl my eyes out.
Too, it was it's one of the serious movies that I would be excited to watch over and over again. Night at the Roxbury is a good one.
Yeah, we just recently watched that whenever it snowed.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
Here in ye old state of Texas.
Ye old Tejas.
Next up in my brain, because I don't write lists.
I would never.
List is a prepared man's game.
Oh,
And I am not
we ain't
that
prepared.
But music.
Ooh, I have a list. I'm kidding.
I wouldn't
could pull up
past
my playlist. Like,
dude, do you know how long it would take us to scroll
like
through
my Spotify callback of like 2020? You know, like that would help like get my like top 5, which I remember.
Which I remember majority of. I remember like my top 10 of like the year. But you can start this one as well.
Okay.
Well, I did. I rewatching yesterday's or today's episode. This is last week's episode.
Oh, yeah. I just realized that.
We're doing a TMG thing. But watching the episode, I realized that I talked majority of yesterday, and I didn't mean to. It wasn't that like I wasn't trying to give you.
No, it's okay. Take the limelight.
Yeah,
it's okay.
But I had the idea of what the episode was going to be, so I
took all the lead roles in high school. You can take the lead on this.
No, but how about this? Next couple episodes, you can come up with what we talk about.
Okay.
And we'll just kind of go like that. So it'll be that way I won't know what the fuck I'm going to talk about. But music, go ahead.
Okay. So I feel like I'm going to get a lot of flack for this.
Oh, here it is.
But my most listened to artist for the past 2 years, maybe 3, I don't know. I don't remember that far back. Is Eminem. I listen to Eminem quite a bit. Definitely one of my favorite musicians. And then next up would be Gus Dapperton, which huge switch from rap to
Look, I'm planning it. Yo, that's why you're panicking.
To a very light guitar and very light man's voice.
A light man's voice?
A light man's voice.
Just say white, dude. You can just say white. We
But
get it.
I love
You
him.
like white people.
He's great. All of his stuff is good. I recommend him. I listen to a little bit of, well, I say a little bit. I listen to a good amount of K-pop. Me and Braden both. He listens to more of it than I do.
Yeah, I try to. I like to consider myself a man of many cultures.
A man of many cultures. Oh God, I've never wanted to punch you in the face. So.
Well. Think about it like this. I got you into anime.
You didn't get me into anime. You got me into BTS, and you got me into K-pop.
No,
I'll give you that.
But no, I got you onto Seven Deadly Sins.
That was, yeah, you got me onto that one.
Which it took me 2 years to get you onto Seven Deadly Sins. But I also like, I love anime. I started listening to K-pop first, and then I started watching anime. And
you've watched a lot of anime. I will say that.
Yeah, I
definitely watch more than I have.
I like anime, but then again, majority of the animes that I watch, like I watched Dragon Ball, which took up all my fucking time.
You watch My Hero.
I love My Hero. I loved Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter.
Seven Deadly Sins. I'm watching Death Note right now. Like, I just have a lot of anime that I want to consume because I like to consume shit. I like to get as many influences with the things that I want to create.
Yeah.
Because both of us are very creative. I don't know why I said it like that. Creative. We are both very creative people. We're both very creative people, but we draw inspiration from different things.
Yeah.
I draw a bunch of inspiration from anime.
Yeah.
Inspiration from
inspiration from animus.
Yeah. But anyway,
so I have those two, and then Drake was really high this
which is
year,
strange for you.
Which it was mainly just the same like 10 songs that I just really like his flow and some of his wordplay, which he never writes.
Shots.
But
shots at Drake.
But I liked Drake. I still like Drake. I don't know why I said that. Brockhampton was really high this year, or 2020. And they're just a little rap group.
A little rap group?
There's like 20-something members.
There are 13.
13 members. Only
and
like 7 of them are vocal.
Yeah.
But I like them a lot. Ninja Sex Party was one of my top.
Yeah, shout out Dan from Game Grumps.
Heck yeah. And Twerk. Tupperware Remix Party. They're really good. I really like indie. I would say rap and indie are my two favorite genres.
Are so polar opposites.
So polar opposites. It is
because
I'll listen to Eminem talk about killing his ex-wife and throwing her in a trunk, and then I'll switch to a song about sunflowers and how they remind me of the love I once had.
Yeah.
Like,
because I read this thing that hip hop is now the biggest genre in the world. It is the most jam packed because like everyone is hip hop now. Mm-hmm. Like everyone is a rapper.
And I want it to be out here. I want to put this out there. I like lyrical rap. I cannot stand mumble rap. I listen to real rap. I don't listen to the Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Don't you dare.
No. Eminem said it in one of his songs. He says, "Your girl thinks I'm trash, but she listens to Tekashi." No. Eminem's
Tekashi doesn't count as a rapper. He's a snitch. Snitches don't count as rappers.
Okay. But no, I like lyrical rap that makes me sit back and think, wow, that was very poetic. Watsky does it a lot.
You understand, you just said I could go from listening to a song about Eminem wanting to kill his wife and throw her in a trunk and being like, wow, how does that make me feel? How does that...
Well, the way he says it is always poetic.
I want to slit your throat. I'm coming out here about to make some toast. Like, wait, no, get out of here. Get out of here with that shit.
I always get roasted for liking Eminem.
Stop liking it.
I'm
You
not
won't get,
gonna
and you
stop.
won't get roasted.
I can't stop.
No shame to anyone who likes Eminem.
Music is subjective.
I like old Eminem. I will admit that, but newer Eminem, I think, is trash.
Which you're the fucking problem.
Well, no.
He has multiple songs saying like, "You want me to grow up, but you want me to like still stay weird," and like,
yes,
you want multiple things from him, and it's impossible.
I don't want him to grow up. I want him to stay weird. I don't give a fuck about him being 40.
But no, if he stays weird, you're like, he's 40. He should not be rapping about that type of stuff. I'm
fine with more weird shit, but whenever he, is rapping about his stepdad,
that's when he's rapping about stuff when he's young. That
wasn't weird. I want more songs like Fack
and Puke.
Like, give me more of those songs. Give me a ballad. Give me an Eminem ballad, and I might listen to it.
Okay.
But anyway, on to my music taste, which is.
But wait. What I was gonna say was music is subjective. We respect every type of music, every artist. We get it. No, not everybody's gonna like one song, except country. We can all agree.
Country is trash.
99% of country.
Yeah.
Is trash.
Yeah.
Cool. Glad we agree.
We've always agreed on that.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Whenever it comes to my musical taste, though, like, I remember my top 10 were, like, BTS, obviously. Shout out my Bangtan boys.
Bangtan boys.
I enjoy K-pop. I enjoy the fun, because they're both fun songs, and then they're really, emotional songs, and, I'll get roasted. I'll catch flack for being a K-pop stan, but it is what it is.
I respect it.
I enjoy that, and I'm not gonna shove it down other people's throat necessarily.
Yeah.
And then on from that, I had Mac Miller, one of the greatest rappers to have ever lived, in my opinion. R.I.P. It still makes me sad. Dude, I can't stop burping.
Jesus. Take a breath, John.
It still makes me very sad to think about the fact that he died so young, and he had so much further he could have gone.
Yo, yeah.
Like, swimming in circles weren't even close to the peak of his artistic abilities, and it really sucks. My favorite.
Same thing with Juice WRLD.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD is a really good. He was a really good artist, and I think that he didn't deserve to go out. I don't think anyone deserves to go out so young.
No, yeah.
I think that that's a really shitty thing to hear about, but we hear about it all the time now.
Yeah.
But Mac Miller, I've put in a lot of listen hours to Mac Miller. I just ordered 2 of his albums on vinyl. I got The Divine Feminine in there, which started a new artistic thing for me about wanting to interview married couples from different generations and just kind of get their take on love. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Don't point at this and then I have to take a break to look at my PC where we're recording this, just to break people from the immersion of just imagining us talking at each other, just looking into each other's eyes.
Well,
lovingly.
I mean, we are. We're not looking at the mic. We're looking at each other. I want that to be known.
Well, because I think it would be weird if I was doing a solo podcast, because I don't have anyone to talk to.
I would fidget so much.
Yeah, I would just be messing around with stuff. But with here, I actually have someone to talk to. I have a co-host to be hey, I'm not telling something necessarily just to them. I'm also telling something to you.
Yeah.
And that way it can work more like a conversation.
Yeah.
Just like you might catch a lot of a lot of shit for
Eminem.
Eminem, I will catch a lot of shit for this next one. And that's Kanye West.
Ugh.
I love Kanye West.
He likes Kanye West more than I like Eminem, I would say.
Yeah, I think Kanye West he's inspired so many great, talented
Yeah.
musicians, and there have been so many songs that have sampled from something that he's done. And I think that he's a great producer. I think he's he's a great rapper in the sense of he has changed a lot.
Mm-hmm. For the better or for the worse?
I would think better because he's gotten crazier, and that leads to more inspiration or like more stuff coming out of his brain.
Yeah.
Because now he's less filtered about what he says, and so he just says it. And that can be a good thing, and that can also be a really bad thing.
Really bad thing.
Like, I loved his early projects, but I also loved The Life of Pablo. I think The Life of Pablo was the first album that really delved into him being crazy.
Yeah.
And I think that came off
Oh, you
really
like
well.
Kanye? Tell me who was in Paris.
Dude.
Come on.
The Boys.
The Boys.
The Boys were in
The
Paris.
Boss.
The Boys.
The Boss.
Jay-Z and Kanye West were in Paris.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
And I think that's actually why they wrote that song. I think that they were in Paris and they were like, what if we just wrote a song about us being in Paris?
I love that.
I think I heard that in an interview somewhere. But on top of that, AJR is...
Yeah.
I love AJR. I think that they are a great... Yeah.
Really big
Yeah, I think that they're a great...
jump there.
I think that they're a great group. It's three brothers.
Talented musicians.
They're talented. I was watching about the making of one of their songs.
Bang.
No, about 100 Bad Days from their last project. And whenever they were apparently whenever they are coming up with ideas, they're playing Wii Tennis. And they're just like focusing, like half their brain is focusing on Wii Tennis, the other half is focused on like talking about ideas for songs. And the fact that they take very normal sounds and turn them into music.
Yeah.
Because like in Bang, it all stemmed from hearing a knock at the door. And then they took that knock and they pitched it up and they pitched it down. And that was their hi-hat and their kick drum, or their snare and their kick drum. I think that is fascinating.
Oh yeah.
And I would love to do something like that. Like that is something like that makes my music brain go like woo
Music.
whoa whoa. But yeah, I have a very wide range of music that I'll listen
feel like
to.
we both like.
Yeah.
I'll admit, it's a guilty pleasure of mine. I have some country songs on my playlist. There's a literal handful. I could count them on both hands. Uh-oh. Okay,
it's still
there
recording.
we go. Okay.
As long as it's still recording, I had something pop up on my computer, and I had to click off.
There's a couple of songs of country genre. That was phrased very weird.
Yeah.
That I enjoy, and then I'm very big into musical theater. Braden's not.
I am not.
Um.
I enjoy performing it. I don't really enjoy listening to it because I think that there are better ways to tell a story than
Music.
through music. Are you bleeding?
Just a little. It's fine.
But yeah, and then we go on to the other side of my musical taste, that comes into like jazz.
Yeah.
I love jazz music. I love listening to Frank Sinatra. Which I'm only gonna name a couple, but Frank Sinatra and Erykah Badu, which are on like this different. They're on like different spectrums.
Fats Waller.
Yeah, Fats Waller. Like that's what all the girls do to me.
What?
Fats,
No.
Fats Waller.
I hate you. I
It's a
hate you
semen
so-
joke.
Oh my god. Our parents will listen to this.
Yeah, and they'll just be like, "This is what we raised."
Our old teachers will listen to this.
Dude, I hope. I hope
really
that they.
hope.
Well, hopefully that throughout our high school career, they don't look at us and be like, "They're great.
They're great
kids."
boys. They're Christian boys.
Yeah. But yeah, Erica Badu, like Dreamflower by Erica Badu. If no one has listened, if like you haven't listened to it, it is a phenomenal song of just instruments, and it's so just like soothing to listen to.
Indie pulls a lot of inspiration from jazz, and I think I really like that because I have a lot of songs on my my indie playlist that is they're very instrumental, and 90% of the song is just music.
And like Mac Miller released a jazz album a long time ago, or back in 2013, and it's really good. It's really different, and it was weird that was released alongside watching movies without the sound on.
Yeah,
because that was such like that was like his first delve into sad music, where he talked about his problems more, and then you had just like jazz about love.
Would it be out of context for me to go get a bottle of water? Can you entertain for long enough for me to go grab a bottle of water?
You better run. I don't know.
I'm not gonna run.
I don't know how much.
Me?
Yeah, it's in the garage.
But yeah, I know where it is.
There's an open package. Okay. It has like 2 left in it.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
Don't close the door. I'm all by myself now, and this is how legends are made. No, I'll just keep on the music topic for a second while he's off, which it sucks that we've only talked about 2 things that we really like. I'm coming back, don't worry. Okay, cool. I'm coming. Shit, that was really loud. I'm sorry. I'm about to open the door. It's been 30 minutes and we've only talked about 2 topics.
I love that.
So we'll get off the topic of music now.
I'm back.
And we'll talk about video games because we both. I consume a lot of video games. You consume.
I used to.
You used to consume a lot of video games. I consume more video games now. Yeah, but not as many video games.
I consume more of the same video games.
I try to branch out to test new waters, to see.
Test new waters.
Yeah, he just gestured
to the bottle of water.
to the bottle of water. For those of you listening at home.
Yeah, physical comedy is.
Yeah, so like, I'll just name off a couple of video games that I have right here in front of me on my desktop. Dragon Ball FighterZ, which obviously I had to rep the Dragon Ball.
Had to rep it.
I have SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, which
I played the original.
That was I did too, and that was my childhood. So I was like, obviously I have to bite it.
It was such a good game.
Buy it, not bite it.
I had to bite it.
The Witcher 3, love it. Undertale is one of my favorite games of all time.
I just started playing it.
Yeah, which we need to get you further through
to where the stuff starts happening.
Yeah, because you just finished the tutorial part.
Literally.
And I consume a lot of Minecraft.
So much Minecraft.
I've been nonstop playing Black Ops Cold War.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a phenomenal game. I love the zombies in it, and that's really why I played it.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite games of all time, which is a hefty pick for me to pick because no one really likes this series, but Assassin's Creed 3 is one of my favorite games of all time, purely because I remember the feeling whenever it came out in 2013, whenever I was a very young boy, and I played it, and the entire thing, like majority of it happens in the snow.
Yeah.
Because it's Revolutionary War times. And it started snowing outside. And I remember being like, I'm like Connor.
I am Ezio or whatever.
Ezio?
Ezio.
And that was Assassin's Creed 2.
It's Assassin's Creed. It's
the same thing.
Same thing.
Do not. Assassin's Creed 3 though actually branched off and added Assassin's Creed 4 is set before Assassin's Creed 3. Because Assassin's Creed 4 is about Haytham Kenway's like granddad or great granddad.
Bless you.
And he is he's a pirate. Yeah, Edward Kenway is a pirate, and that's one of my favorite. It's also one of my favorite games of all time because I love pirates.
Pirates
like
are dope.
pirates are one of the coolest entities to hear about. Just recently started playing Hollow Knight, which is a phenomenal game.
Beautiful.
It's the Dark Souls of Hollow Knight. I really enjoy the Souls games. I'm not good at them, but I really enjoy them.
Yeah, it's a unique idea.
Yeah.
I really like.
Also, one of my
sheer difficulty.
Yeah, one of my favorite games is also Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Which I haven't beaten it yet because it's taken me forever and I don't have a whole lot of free time.
It's the Sakurai.
Oh, Sekiro?
Sekiro.
Yeah, that was a Souls game technically. And that's why it was so hard. And I remember we stayed up really late one night and you watched me play it. And
it was
lost
3 hours. It was like 3 hours of the same boss fight. It was the one on the stairs.
Yeah, and it was basically just 3 hours of me being like, "Fuck, God damn it!"
It was a lot.
But no, you go with your video game.
So I would say Minecraft is 90%.
How much dedicated wham?
So I have a server. Minecraft is a good percentage of what I play and the games that I play. I'm really into Terraria. I know a lot about Terraria. Braden's not that much.
I'm just not. It's harder to get into because I'm here at the very end of Terraria.
And I was here at the beginning.
I was here at the beginning of Minecraft.
Me too. Don't act like you're special.
But I also have Java Edition. Which
That's true. I only have it on my Switch. Zombies. I grew up playing Black Ops 1 Zombies, and I will never regret playing Zombies as much as I did because it is so fun. And I've played every Zombies up from Black Ops 1. I was really into Black Ops 2 Zombies. That was very good.
I have Black Ops 2 Zombies on here.
Advanced Warfare.
I played it. I played Infinite Warfare Zombies.
Wasn't a fan of Infinite Warfare.
It was different.
Advanced Warfare gets a lot of flack, but I kind of enjoyed it. That's a hot take. I like the uniqueness of the exosuits and all that stuff, and I got really good at it. And then Black Ops 3 came out. I didn't play a lot of Black Ops 3. I never had it.
I played so much Black Ops 3 Zombies, and I loved it.
I only played Black Ops 3 Zombies when I was with you or with someone else who had it.
Yeah.
And then Black Ops 4, obviously, I've put so many hours in it.
Even though it was a shit version of Zombies, it was so bad.
What?
Black Ops 4 Zombies.
Oh, yeah.
I hated Black Ops 4 in general.
Yeah.
But Black Ops 4 Zombies was so shit. The fact that they took away perks, basically, and you were only allowed to have 4.
Yeah.
But
it had its moments. It had its maps. It had it was the Zombies that me and Braden played the most together in. And
yeah,
so
because I didn't have a way for us to play Black Ops 3 together.
And so I think it had a very nostalgic feel because it was just me and Braden in the living room, nights on end.
Yeah, just
trying to do the Easter egg, never doing them.
Yeah, which we got closer to doing the Die Machina Easter egg than we ever got to doing any of the other Easter eggs.
Ones.
We got to the final boss fight. And you went down, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't get to you."
And then in Cold War, love the Zombies. I love what they did to it.
Which it's not a lot, but seeing as how little free time I have recently because of work and everything.
Yeah.
With the fact that I put over 2 days into that game since its release in late October,
over a day.
Yeah,
I haven't put.
But
that much,
you're
but
just over a day.
Is always here, and I never.
Well, and your just over a day is all Zombies. I have like a day and a half, almost 2 days put into Zombies, and then I have like a day put into multiplayer now, because me and my brother-in-law play multiplayer all the time.
Yeah. I enjoy multiplayer. I liked Modern Warfare multiplayer a lot more than I did Cold War multiplayer.
Yeah, I enjoyed the being able to mount things in
Yeah.
And that and open doors that threw me off in Cold War because I thought they would keep some of the same mechanics.
Yeah.
But I guess not. I guess
And
they just
then
hate us.
I'm a fan. Basically, those three: Minecraft, zombies in general, Terraria.
Yeah,
Can you
I
think
play.
of any?
I think I play a lot. I play
Final
a lot
Fantasy
more.
VII. I never. I will admit I feel like a fake fan because I've never beat Final Fantasy VII, but I love the lore and I love the artistic style of the original Final Fantasy VII. That it's just
Yeah, Final Fantasy
in
seven.
general.
I was working on the remastered, and then I needed more room on my PlayStation for Cold War, so I deleted it because I wasn't very far into it.
It got.
But it was a really good game. I really enjoyed it, even though that's not the full experience of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
It's just the what is it, the
Midgar
section
part.
of it. But I look forward to what they're doing, because they're gonna do a bunch of sequels to that. It's like Final Fantasy VII is coming out with a bunch of it's different parts of the
Yeah.
original game that they're just expanding into bigger 20-30 hour stories.
Yeah.
So you get more, and it looks beautiful.
The game, however, that I will admit I've put more hours in than Minecraft and Call of Duty Zombies.
Oh, Smash.
No.
Oh.
I would say Pokemon in
Oh,
general.
yeah.
That's a game that I grew up playing.
See-
I found my first Pokemon game. It was Pokemon Yellow, and it was for the Game Boy Advanced, and it was in the middle of the street, and it had been ran over, and it still worked, and I played the hell out of that, and then I've played every Pokemon game up since.
I
love it. I love
I
them
jumped
so
into Pokemon at Pokemon Sun, and I beat Pokemon Sun, and then I played Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which I was not a huge fan of that.
It was weird.
Yeah, because you couldn't battle Pokemon. You just caught them.
Yeah.
And then
Sounded like you said cocked them. And
You just
I was
cocked
like,
them.
Oh god.
And then you jump into Sword and Shield, which I think was phenomenal.
It's such a good game.
I've played through it completely once, but we have also started different.
We've started quite a bit.
I have 3 different profiles on it. But yeah, Pokemon's a phenomenal game. I have put a shit ton of hours into Breath of the Wild. I think Breath of the Wild was. Sorry, someone just sent a Snapchat of them watching our podcast.
It's weird.
It's strange to see people so excited for this.
Yeah.
Because we weren't the most popular in school. Okay,
Say for
I
yourself.
wasn't the most popular in school.
I was considered the most popular unpopular kid.
Yeah,
which was
everyone
weird.
knew you, and everyone knew me, but I didn't talk to anyone because I don't like people.
I love people.
Yeah,
I'll talk to
and
literally anyone.
So it's crazy to see so many people being like, "Oh my god, yes, this is what we've been waiting for," and it gives us more of an incentive to do this.
Yeah.
The fact that we have people that have wanted to watch this, which I had people in my family say it, and I had people in my family be like, "Y'all should do this," and I'm very glad that we have been able to start
sure.
this long journey.
Oh no, this is gonna last 2 weeks and then we're done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm not banking on it too much.
I'm trying to come up.
I'm about to.
Do you
I'm
have
actually, I'm about to quit my job and this be my sole money making.
I looked on YouTube and I was like how long it takes for you to get monetized.
Yeah.
You have to get 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 2,000 hours watch time.
Okay, come on. Hey,
Yeah.
everyone. Stream.
That is what I want to do. I want this to take off, and I want to be able to start streaming and everything,
And move somewhere.
to be able to make this my job. So I can because this makes me this makes me happy.
Yeah.
This is something I really enjoy doing. Do you have a favorite thing that you want to ask? Because we did music, we did movies, we did
we could do something real basic and just do real quick, like.
What's your favorite color?
Honestly, like.
Yellow, all the way.
Favorite color and why?
Yellow, because it doesn't seem like it, but it represents a lot of happiness. Which doesn't sound like it should agree with me.
I like movies that make me cry. My favorite color is yellow because it shows happiness.
Well, and yellow looks good with a lot of different colors.
That's true.
Like purple and yellow are my.
What the?
Sorry, I'm getting notifications from Discord.
That's weird. It said dumbass on there. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the name of the guy in the Discord.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Discord calling you a dumbass.
Yeah, Discord was like, "Hey, you dumbass." Yeah, I love the color yellow. It's a very bright and like
yellow and pink.
It's a warm color.
Cute.
Yeah, that and like I said, yellow and purple are. It's a really cool color Corbin combination. Blue. Yeah, Corbin Blue. Who's your favorite High School Musical star? Corbin
Definitely Blue. Vanessa Hudgens.
Ashley Tisdale. No, Zac Efron.
Really?
But I love Zac Efron now too.
That's true.
I think he's really funny.
I like the guy that cooked creme brulees.
Oh yeah. I don't know his name.
His name in the show or the actor.
I never even knew the actor's name.
Me neither. Or the girl that loves to pop it and lock it. That's really a big nerd.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so my favorite color, it used to be pink. For the longest time it was pink, but recently I've been wearing a lot of blue, and I've like gone more towards like the blue, and I think I like more of like a light blue.
I think it is funny that I like a warm color and you like a cool color. That's at I mean, realistically, if I can take a moment to just say like color theory, that just takes it down to like the base of who we are as humans. You know, like I like yellow because deep down I really like enjoy happiness and that fun shit, and like deep down you're a very like compassionate guy, but at the same time you're very closed off about your feelings. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I cried a while ago.
Whenever I was with you?
No, I've cried since.
Oh really?
Cried the other night. Yeah.
Damn, don't talk about it.
Okay. Yeah. Shove that down. Deep.
No, why'd you cry?
I'm not gonna say it on there.
Was it because of a girl?
No.
Oh.
We're ending this conversation.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so I know what it's about then. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to mouth it to me. I know.
My favorite color.
His relationship with
his
fish. You think I would just out you like that? Look at the clip.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that clip. Why, as your best friend, why would you think that I was going to out you like that?
My face is so red right now.
He got so nervous that I was gonna say something.
I do wish I had a better relationship with my goldfish.
Your goldfish, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm a bigger fan of like betas.
Oh yeah, I had a beta for the longest time.
I did too.
It lived forever. What was his name?
I was gonna say something, but then I realized that would give too much away about my personal life, so I just like decided to shove it down.
That's the best thing to do.
Fun fact: one of my favorite things that was said to me today while the podcast was premiering, which I'm gonna toot my own horn a little bit, was the fact that someone Snapchatted me. Shout out our friend Macy.
Oh, love Macy.
They
maybe a guest that we have on here.
I would love to have them on here.
Love that.
But they said that my laugh makes them laugh. And I was like, oh, that makes me so happy. I was thinking about changing my laugh every episode. just to fuck with people.
Yeah.
Because I don't like my normal laugh. A little info about me. I despise my normal laugh.
Really?
Yeah, because it's an out of breath laugh that I have.
Yeah.
And also, like, I can't do it on here, but I think about doing it, but I clap whenever I laugh. Whenever I laugh really hard, I clap.
My, like, real laugh is very sudden and very high and loud.
Yeah.
And
Like me on Saturdays.
yeah, sudden, high, and loud.
Yeah.
All right. Snack foods?
Ooh, favorite snack foods. Pop-Tarts are up there for me.
Cheez-Its.
Whales.
Whales are
We said it in the
Whales
last
are better
episode.
than-
Hashtag free the whales. I free the whales into my stomach.
into my mouth.
Yeah.
Whales are better than goldfish.
Yeah, you can
Except if you get the flavor blasted goldfish.
Yeah, you can
Those-
you can quote us on the fact that we think that whales are better than regular
Whales,
goldfish.
yeah. They're bigger.
They're more substantial. They make my mouth feel weird.
I have a better
afterwards.
relationship with whales than I do with my goldfish.
Anyway,
Oh,
You-
God.
it's
Whales
gonna
are
sound
good.
weird, but chicken, like chicken nuggets,
Oh, okay, yeah.
not like bone-in chicken, but like chicken nuggets, boneless
whole
chicken
chicken.
wings. Like I love that.
Chicken wings are good.
Like normally, whenever I feel like I want a snack, I'll buy like chicken fajita bites from Montana's,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just like eat them cold later.
Yeah,
like
cold
I'll eat a
chicken.
few. I'll eat a few of them.
Oh,
Not like raw cold chicken.
quick sidebar. Cold chickeny chicken tenders.
Are we about to get into the ASMR minute?
Cold chickeny chicken tenders are some of the best things, and you got to be careful because you can choke on them. You choke very easily on cold chicken.
Are you talking about choking on the chicken?
Yeah, I'm talking about choking my chicken. Anyway, that giggle.
But yeah, no, that'll be it for the ASMR hour about chicken today. Thank you all for tuning in to the ASMR.
ASMR for today.
That's the ASMR for today.
Okay,
But anyway,
back to normal. I like cold chicken. Macaroni and cheese.
Mac and
like the
cheese
Kraft-
is
the
a
Kraft
godsend.
Blue box. My mom. Shout out my mom.
Damn, that's a nice
That is
Mustang.
a nice Mustang. Shout out my mom's. She got me this blue.
Shouts out my moms.
She got me this blue bowl, and you put the noodles in, and then you fill it up to a line with water, and it cooks an entire.
Is it a Kraft mac and cheese bowl?
Yeah, and it cooks the entire box of blue, like the blue box of Kraft.
I feel like that's unhealthy.
Oh,
Eating
it
an
was.
entire box.
It was. That's why I am the size I am today.
Yeah, 5'2".
5'2", 800 pounds.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you're 5'2", 800 pounds, and I'm 6'7".
6'7", negative 4 pounds.
No, I'm 6'7", and I weigh 250.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
definitely not the
You're-
same height as Charizard.
You're Russell Westbrook.
Is
I
he?
don't know.
That's not. He's not 6'7".
I don't know. He's a big man.
But he's big man. Take me
He's
back
big
to monkey.
man.
Take me back to monkey.
No, go back. I want to be monkey.
Yeah. Here's a fun one.
Okay.
Since we're running into the last little few minutes of this episode, what's your favorite sex position?
I would have to say the closet.
Oh yeah. How do you like doing that with or without the rope?
Well, no, because the closet, like I'm in the closet and they're just in the room.
Oh!
And
I
we
was
just
thinking
stand there.
of the other closet
Oh.
sex position that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite is probably the monkey sewer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, have you ever heard that one?
I feel like it's close to like the kitten caboodle.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that one.
basically.
Okay.
So yeah, go and look those up at your own risk because they will definitely come up on any search engine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, who's your favorite linebacker?
Ooh.
Are you about to actually name a linebacker?
Hightower.
Is that an actual linebacker? That sounds super familiar.
I
don't know any
He
linebackers.
played for the Cardinals.
Shouts out Arizona Cardinals. I'm a Dolphins fan myself. I can get a lot of I'll catch
Tim
a lot of
Hightower. Football. Well, he's a running back. He's not a linebacker.
fake fan.
But
Fake fan of the Cardinals right here.
He was drafted the 5th round of the 2008. But the only reason he is my favorite
linebacker,
quote unquote linebacker, was
because he was always backed up behind the line.
I had Madden like 09 for the Wii. And there was a game mode, like a practice mode, and it was a 2v2.
Yeah.
And
I remember that.
I played as as Hightower, and you had Fitzgerald or I played as the Cardinals, and you had Fitzgerald and Hightower, and they were your two. And it was they're the only 2 football players that I can name.
Fun fact.
Not really, but
I used to have my favorite Madden game of all time is Madden 07.
Really?
Because I grew up with that on the Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
And it had the best controls, and I always played as I think I always played as the Seahawks. I think, if I can remember, because I was a huge fan of the Seahawks for a long time, and then I ended up changing because the Seahawks won too much, and
it got too mainstream.
Yeah, and I'm now a huge fan of the. I say huge fan. I don't follow them, but actually I follow them on Twitter. But I love the Dolphins.
So, back on video games of sports.
Yeah.
A long time. Shout out to my friend Hooper. I need to tell him to listen to this episode because he gets.
Dude, you should tell everyone to listen to this episode.
Hey, yeah, everyone listen to this episode.
Yeah, the people that have made it an hour
into this episode. Listen to this episode. No, Hooper. We hung out a lot, and I was over at his house, and we played. It was called Street Football, and we had nightmares from it because there was a character, and the character art. It was an old Xbox 360 game, so the art style wasn't that good.
How dare you?
And the character looked like he was like.
Oh, that's cool.
Like sucking in.
Yeah, like a fish kiss.
Yeah, and we made so
like
many
the
jokes.
Weeknd's new plastic surgery.
We made so many jokes as in, like, you wake up, your lights turn on, and you just see... and it was the face. And, no, that game is probably one of my favorite football games.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, just Google Street Football scary character, and I bet he will come up.
Maybe.
But while you're looking that up, we're just over an hour right now, so I'm gonna say we're gonna call this episode here.
Okay.
If you've made it this far into the podcast, thank you for listening, and also, tell us what your favorite moment was.
NFL Street.
Tell us what your favorite moment was. Tell us what we can improve upon, in the meanest way possible, and just make fun. Just say like derogatory slurs in the comments.
Okay.
Hey now. Just kidding. Don't do that. Be very nice in the comments, and be very nice to everyone around you, because
there's no point in not being nice.
Yeah, that's how. This is the inspiration hour.
The inspiration hour. It's 1 minute.
But yeah, with that, I think we're gonna call this episode here, and I'm gonna say thank you all for tuning in.
Keep it greasy.
Keep it greasy.
Keep it greasy, boys.
And just, follow us on our individual social medias. New episodes go up every Saturday at noon. Links to our individual Twitters and our joint Twitter, the Benched Comedy Twitter.
In the description below.
In the description below, I'll add it because Cooper doesn't know how to use YouTube.
I don't.
And if you enjoy all this, share with your friends. Tell them that
like
they should
and subscribe.
Yeah, tell them that they should like and subscribe. Hit that ding dong. Hit that bell up there for notifications whenever we post.
Hopefully, it's every Saturday.
It's every Saturday at noon.
Okay.
Which we will basically the way that it'll work is we'll record an episode, and then on like Friday or Saturday, and then an episode should go up that same Saturday. The episode from the previous week, and then eventually we will get set up with a hopefully a Patreon, and we'll be posting info about different things there about the podcast, and we will also be uploading bonus episodes. If guest appearances. If any videos or if any episodes of the podcast run longer than we wanted to, I'll just chop off the end of it where there's a little break in silence, and that'll go up as a bonus episode on the Patreon. But I will keep everyone notified whenever that happens. And with that being said, this has been Benched Comedy. Keep it greasy.
Keep it greasy.